Chelsea's rivals reckon the Blues may have to flog a host of players by June 30 in order to fall in line with FFP rules, according to reports. The Blues have spent north of £1 billion on transfers since Todd Boehly's takeover in 2022.
Results haven't followed on the pitch, with Mauricio Pochettino's side languishing in the bottom half of the table and being labelled blue billion-pound bottle jobs by Gary Neville after Sunday's Carabao Cup final defeat. The Prem's profit and sustainability rules have begun to take effect this season, with Everton having been deducted 6 points, reduced from an initial 10 yesterday.
In order to avoid falling foul like the Toffees did, Chelsea may be forced to sell a number of players, including key first-teamers. According to The Telegraph, the Blues' Premier League rivals reckon that the West Londoners may have to desperately sell stars before the June 30 deadline in order to raise £100 million.
Read more in FOOTBALLTACHE and Go. Chelsea FA Cup winner looks unrecognisable without iconic moustache. Top deal. Get money back up to £40 if your first bet loses, plus £10 casino bonus with Unibet. This date falls midway through Euro 2024 and the Copa America, which could lead to a chaotic early summer window at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea insiders are claimed to feel relaxed about the situation, stressing that big sales will only be required in order to bring in more talent.
But the Blues rivals feel that their resolve will surely be tested. The West Londoners' woes will quickly be eased by the £28 million owed to them by Newcastle for Lewis Hall, with the Toon having an obligation to buy in the youngster's loan deal. Most red in football get well soon. Ex-Arsenal ace Olsen rushed to hospital after losing consciousness at home. End it. Mason Greenwood wants probe into whether Jude Bellingham called him rapist. Axed well I never. Neville turns back on Sky Sports host after he is cut off mid-rant on live TV. Very special major BBC broadcasting announcement as Wayne Rooney lands new TV role. How to get free bets on football. Forgotten man Romelu Lukaku agreed to a £37 million release clause when he penned a new deal ahead of joining Roma on loan last summer.
With the Belgian, 30, having notched 16 goals so far this season, the Blues will hope to receive north of £30 million for the striker they paid £99. £5 to bring back to the club in 2021. Inside Chelsea flop Mataja Kezman's amazing mountain resort in Serbia. Ian Martson was allowed to join Borussia Dortmund on loan in January, having started just once in the Prem during the first half of the season.
Chelsea will hope to receive the 21-year-old's £35 million release clause in full this summer, should he leave on a permanent deal. With regards to homegrown players, when it comes to FFP calculations, there is no reduction in the value of sales because of the price of their initial contracts.
This could see captain and talisman Reece James be allowed to leave for a bumper fee this summer, particularly given his injury woes. Should he become available, Manchester City would likely show an interest, as they hunt a long-term Kyle Walker replacement.
In a similar boat to James could be stand-in skipper Conor Gallagher. A Cobham product like James, Gallagher has attracted interest from Tottenham during the last two transfer windows. The midfielder is happy at Stamford Bridge but is not close to penning a new deal, with his current contract set to expire in under 18 months.
Trevoh Chalobah, who has returned to fitness in recent weeks, could represent another homegrown sale, and has been the subject of interest from Nottingham Forest and Bayern Munich. Armando Broja played 19 times for the Blues this season prior to joining Fulham on loan in January.
Should he play well for the Cottagers, Broja could command another sizable fee at the end of the season. Marc Cucurella has been arguably Burnley's biggest flop, having arrived from Brighton in a bumper £62 million deal in the summer of 2022.
He has never found his form at Stamford Bridge, and the Blues may try to cut their losses this summer. Finally, Chelsea will try to find a permanent taker for goalkeeper flop Kepa Arrizabalaga.
The Spaniard, 29, surprisingly joined Real Madrid on loan last summer. Read more Sun STORIESISE up exact date within weeks. Millions on universal credit benefits will get a pay rise. Cashing in. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mum, so started a side hustle. I make £30 an hour. He has struggled at the Bernabeu, however, and with Thibaut Courtois to return from an ACL injury, Kepa is unlikely to move to Madrid permanently. The 13-cap goalkeeper, who cost the Blues a staggering £72 million in 2018, will still have a year remaining on his contract at the end of the season.